family, so once again it's Richard. I am here. So I have a side business that I do. I'm in my cargo van here. I actually am a reseller, kind of an online thrift store. So it's been cool. I've been down here in the South now for about 4 or 5 months, and I got here immediately and started working on this. So people are moving all the time. They're buying things, they're selling things, and they're moving out of the apartment. They're trying to get rid of things. So I pick up things for dirt cheap. Sometimes your lease is up and you have to get out in 2 days, and you're trying to get rid of stuff. You don't have time to sell it anymore. I go off, I pick that stuff up, and I resell it to someone else. So people have been, so a lot of young people are trying their best to stay away from debt. So they're looking for cheap items, that couches and things like that they can buy. I take that, I sell it for a profit. They're happy, they're paid a pretty low price, and I'm happy as well that I've made some pretty good money. So this has been a fun process of kind of discovering different things that work, setting up marketing that you post online, communicating with people and all these things like that. So it's been a pretty awesome transition, awesome process of developing. So just got done with a sale just now on my way home right now. I was thinking about a lot of different things, and the work that we're doing right now is the work that our children will either enjoy, or they will have their suffering from as a result of it. I think about in the book of Genesis, right? So Abraham was told to go to the land of Canaan. That was going to be his promised land. But I found it interesting because his father had intended previously that he also would go to Canaan as well. So his father went, journeyed from where he was on his way to Canaan and kind of stopped halfway. And God came to Abraham, and he told him, hey, I have a land for you that I intended for you to be in. And so in the same way is it with us, right? So Abraham had to get up at 75 years old. Him and his wife, they had to journey on to Canaan. They had to, walk through the desert and all those different things. But a lot of times, whatever it is our family is doing, whatever it is that they are building, you look at the world right now, like AI is about as dumb as it's ever going to be. And the days are coming more and more where it's going to be harder and harder to find jobs that are cushy, jobs that are easy. Whatever it is that our family is going to be doing in the future, it's up to us to go ahead and get started with that. So I do this right now as I lay down I lay down and watch my kids sleep. Every single night, it's a process. We as people who want to be entrepreneurs, we have to navigate between the time that we spent with them or the time that we have to get out and we have to work. And there are seasons in life. Sometimes you're going to be working a lot. Other times you're going to have time to spend with your family. But the more time that we're able to spend on our craft to get better at it, eventually we're able to move forward and to have that be a good situation for those who are following behind us. What are your thoughts? Comment below, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining.